magic that you weave so well. Those icy fingers, oh, up and down, I find the same old trap when your eyes meet mine. Same old tingle that I feel inside. And then that elevator starts its ride. Down, 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 down I go. Round and round and round I go. And it's been like the leaf that's caught in the tide. I just stay away. What can I do? I hear your name and I will play. Oh, play with such a burning desire that only your kiss can put out the fire. For you're the lover I have waited for. You're the mate that I've been created for. And every time you lift me right down, 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 down I go round and round and round and round I go. And it's been love and it's been I've been under that earth like magic called love. Clear and every time your lips meet mine, down, down, down I go, round and round I go. You spin, love in the spin I'm in, under that old black magic coat. I see a haze at the edge of the earth as the fragile-looking wing floats lazily below and beside me. The oh so blue water, although thousands seem only a few feet away. Feathery stroked clouds are scattered above in the domed sky as water spider ships snail along below. Grilled flat patchworks of land are interspersed by snowdrift clouds that sometimes look like what the top of a snow orchard might look like. Then look like fat jammed lambs. Now we bank. Now we rise, and the earth is askew. And now the sky becomes a bottomless ocean we're floating through. In these lofty depths, as I contemplate, earthy and lush, Jamaica awaits.
Yeah.
Here's a poem that started out as a really serious poem. And then it took a turn on its own and went its own way. I just followed along with it. I titled it Animistic Equanimity. Perhaps the moth fluttering upon the light bulb and the burning desire for a cigarette are one and the same. Animosity? No, curiosity. Watching an ant bearing a burden 10 times its own size, I wonder, what can an ant's weakness be? Do giraffes have complexes about their nexus? Are chipmunks and squirrels unchangingly cheerful? Does a snail pale at the rhinoceros trembling of the earth? Can you imagine the amenities of anemones? I wonder if elephants are actually nosy. Gee, what a plotting mystery you and me must be to the winging birds. And I seem to be on a kick on finding my earliest poetry. Oh, listen up. I have one I want to do, but I'm not going to do it now. It's what I think of as a war theme poetry. I might as well do it now. Yeah. It's called Ankh's Meditation. Actually, a good friend of mine, Calvin Quince, a musician that I respect and admire, he wrote a song and he named it for me. He called it Ankh's Meditation. Then he asked me to write a poem to go along with the song. So here it is, Ankh's Meditation. In this caste system society, where my people are the untouchables, in a world where nothing is sacred, where religion is used as a means to divide and isolate people, or even to propagate hate, where American terrorists can burn down black churches and not be hunted down. On this planet where Iraqs, Irelands, Lebanons, Haitis, Palestines, and Bosnias abound, in this land called USA, whose initials, by the way, are the same as Union South Africa. In this nation where politicians respond less to we the people's needs and more to they, the lobbyists' wants, where both parties, Uncle Sham and Uncle Scam, play plotty tricks to fragment and inflict friction between the sexes, the races, the nationalities, where it is politically correct to push for prisons and shelters rather than schools and homes. In this terroristic concrete jungle where children feel compelled to carry deadly weapons to school, or where tots in the playgrounds can get caught in a crossfire, cold, deadly lead up in the house, on the walls, in the paint, hot, fired out in the air, on the streets. In progress. I never seem to be able to finish them. So I'll give you what I have. It's about two musicians, two revolutionary jazz musicians. Prez, who was known, Lester Young, who was known as Prez, short for president of the tenor saxophone of music. Anyway, Prez. Now, Prez was a pretty blowing mammy jammer, blowing mellow tones, sweet as sweet can be, savory, cool, aromatic melodies flowing free. I mean, he could really cool you, but please don't let that fool you. When it came time to cook, to turn up the heat with tempos way upbeat, Prez could smoke the hottest of the hot, all a bubble and boiling, churning and chirping like he didn't want to stop. But I digress. Let's get back to the finesse. Aside from his music, he himself was really the coolest of the cool cats, the original cool cat. Prez is short for president, as Lester Young was called. Prez, president of the cool, liquid tenor saxophone, addressed himself address him as your coolness, your mellowness, cause he held the highest degree and wore the crown of mellogisty. You see, a certain lady named Day, Billie Holiday, awarded him his PhD for paying hard dues. A field of study in which they were both eminently astute. He bestowed upon her the title Lady Day. She returned the honor, dubbing him Prez. Both have been sacrificed on the altars of the music industry. Died relatively young, she only months after he. But they, although they were rumored to be lovers, neither she nor he either ever confirmed or denied it. But whether they actually were, they sure enough made love, displayed love, they played love with their music. His fluid obligato counterpointing her mellifluous vibrato was her favorite ostinato. Lord Leicester and Lady Day, a dear and mellifluous pair, a rare breed, royalty indeed. Excuse me if I wander, I didn't mean to squander your precious time. So let's get back to his hipness, this cool cat. If not the original, certainly the eminent cool cat. My intent is an ovation, but even more so a verbal libation. Called by musicographers and musicologists and musicians, the first and most influential jazzman of the 20th century, he strode across history, leaving his impression. The music and the generations of musicians and the listening public were highly influenced. The rest is like meager notes. And then I want to do the little bit that I have for Thelonious Monk. Even the name is like magic, Thelonious Monk.
I lived in one of his houses in Vegas.
And he was like a magician. I kind of picture him with this tall conical hat on with the stars and everything.
Yeah.
He was a wizard. And you could hear it in his music. Anyway, I call this, and it's very short what I've worked on so far. I've got lots of little tiny notes, but this is what I have firm. I call it Thelonious Reflections. Monk. Monk. Yeah, Monk. Reflecting on monks, 3 words come to mind. Angular, as in brilliant corners. Esoteric, as in roundabout midnight and mysterioso. And humor, like in Little Rudy Tooty or Green Chimneys. Even his name, an odd and unusual angular sound and feel. Weird. Thelonious high priest, stolen away to his own world, cloistered in that dimension that he alone inhabits. Pixie-ish phrases, whimsical innuendos, sly, sardonic hints was Monk. I love the north and south, the east and west of you. I love all the very best of you. The moon, the stars, the sky and you. Of you. I'd like to gain complete control of you, to handle even the heart and soul.